Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit with Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective for today, Sunday, December 8th, 2024. You may follow me on the book, the Insta, the Talk, or the Tube, or not. Totally up to you. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, fabulous. If some of it does not, please just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that doesn't belong to you, that wasn't meant for you, okay? Urban Crow Oracle. I have my water here, so I might be sipping occasionally because I still got like this dry throat, cold BS. I feel a million times better than I did on Friday, but we got 4 on the table. Okay. 5 on the table. Six on the table. Oh, 7. Okay, 2 more shuffles. Last shuffle. Eight on the table. Nine with bottom of the deck. I'm going to set this over here on the top of the box. I've got dominance, commitment, we've got battle, we've got mimicry, we've got abundance, we've got warning, displacement, illusion, and bottom of the deck is risk. So, feminine, masculine, take out resonates, it doesn't matter. This could be you or it could be someone else. I want to say it's more like karmic energy. You guys know how I feel about the word karmic. I don't necessarily like using the word karmic, but it's just easier to say that. Someone not exactly in the upright, right? So someone was trying to hold on to a commitment. Basically exerting their power with the dominance card and pretending to be something they're not with the mimicry card. And also trying to come off as abundant with the abundance card, and that's not to say that they couldn't have been abundant when they first got into this commitment. But then maybe something happened and, maybe they lost their job or, went through their savings or whatever the case may be. And then they, didn't really have anything to back up what they were telling their partner, their friends, their family, or whatever the case may be. I mean, it's a commitment, so I'm assuming like a lover. But this person has been faking it and probably faking it for a little bit. with the battle card, I think this is like they either got into it or they're getting into it like now with their partner, whoever that partner is that, thought they were abundant, thought that they were something else that they really weren't. There's some type of confrontation, there's some type of arguments, multiple arguments. And I think whoever that person was, their partner, said, listen, like I'm gonna go, or you're gonna go, whatever the case may be, however their living situation was, or even if they weren't living together, okay, even if they, had their separate residences, like this person's like, I'm out, I'm done, like I'm leaving, like this is over for me. And then this person, this fake person, karmic person, liar, I guess you would say, right? They lied about being abundant. They lied about being who they were. This person feels left out in the cold, displaced, like they have no home. Whoever this person was, they took a risk with this illusion. They took a real risk. This person used words as a weapon. And by that, I mean, this person's like, oh, I have money. Oh, I have a home. Oh, I have a new car. Oh, I have this job where I make 150 grand a year. Oh, look at me. Like, I'm perfect. Look at how cute I am. Look at how, I dress and all of my clothes and all the things I have. And I have this $50,000 watch. And I get my nails done every week. I get my beard trimmed every week. Like, I get $300 haircuts. Like, this person really took a risk putting up this illusion, knowing that at any minute, like, the mask could fall and someone could see them for what they were, what they are. Um, this person really did themselves a disservice. It's almost like I'm going to say this, but I don't want it to sound mean, but it's almost like this person had no confidence in who they were, to the point where they felt like they had to pretend to be someone else, almost like to get a partner of like a higher caliber, I guess you would say. Like, if this is someone that's poor, right, and they want someone that's rich, they're going to pretend to be rich so that they can attract someone attract someone that's rich. Um and it's just not. I think I inhaled some dust or something, or some cat hair. And it does a disservice to themselves, because at the end of the day, you really just need to be who you are. And if you're a good person, you're going to attract in a good person. And who cares if that person has money or not? If you attract in a good person and you're a good person and you're both willing to work and you're both willing to put in that effort, you can build an empire together. You don't need to pretend, baby. You do not need to pretend like you're a millionaire to attract in a millionaire. You be who the fuck you are. You attract in someone like you, a good person, right? And you build a millionaire empire, a billionaire empire together. The person who put, and again, it doesn't matter, feminine, masculine. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I tend to be one of those people that leans towards like hetero norms. So like in my mind, I'm picturing this person as a woman. Um, but it does, that's just me. That's just my mentality, okay? It doesn't matter, feminine, masculine. Because men do this too, right? There is a whole plethora of men out there that don't want to work, that don't want to put in effort, but they're going to pretend so they can bring in a woman, that does for themselves. And then they're going to make sure that that woman does for them too, right? A whole plethora of men that have that mentality. This is why I don't date. This is why I've been celibate for a year and a half. I had that man. I was married to that man. God love my ex-husband. Somebody has to. I love him. I'm not in love with him, but he was one of those men. Probably not as bad as like I'm describing, but definitely one of those men. Whoever this is, like if they put in as much thought into like their own ideas and growing their own abundance and growing their own life as they did into this scam of trying to scam someone into a commitment that is of a higher caliber than themselves, think of where they could be. And they wouldn't even need a partner. They could do it on their own. Like, some people really just do not have that mentality of self-love, self-appreciation, internal healing, growth, change, commitment to oneself. I know I just said it, but love of oneself. This is someone that is very codependent. This is someone that, like, they just cannot get it through their head that they can do it on their own. And they don't want to, right? Because there does come a point, and a person like this, there does come a point where you really believe you can't do it on your own. You really believe that you need another person to take care of you. Now, I'm always reminded of the ex-best friend, because one of the things with her situation was that she was in such poor health that she had to go on Social Security disability. She could no longer work. I personally call BS on that. I call BS on that. But that being the case, the fact that she went on Social Security disability, she was living off the state. She was only getting so much money a month to live off of. A lot of people that surround her, friends and family, pay for her shit. Like, and stupid little things, right? Like her Netflix, her Hulu, her cable bill, her gym membership. People give her food now and then. People bring her food. People, buy her shit. I mean, I was one of those people. I cannot tell you how many things I bought this woman, and she never bought me anything. Like, I can't remember the last time she actually bought me anything. In 2022, she made me a birthday present that I never got. Oh, I'm going to frame it for you. It was some kind of beadwork picture thing, blah, blah, blah. I never got it. And that honestly would have been the first gift she had given me probably in like 15 years. 15, like, I'm not even kidding. Like since we were kids, probably. Like teenagers, young 20s. Seriously. I used to give her shit all the time. All the time. When I tell you that her sister made up a GoFundMe for her so that she could buy her first home. Now, like a first house. She actually owned her condo. She lived in a condo. The condo was paid for. She had, long story, but she had gotten in a car accident and she took the money that she got from the car accident and paid her condo. Or at least that's what she told me. So she owned her condo, but her sister set up a GoFundMe so that she could raise money to buy her first home. And I think she raised like $30,000-$40,000, something like that. Most of the people that gave money were friends and family. Most. And the whole thing on the GoFundMe was, oh, my sister's a cripple. She's never had her own home. You know, the world owes her something. She's lived such a horrible life. Yeah, she lived such a horrible life. She sexually assaulted me twice, but she lived such a horrible life. I'm sure. This is that type of person. Like, this is a person, like, gets to the point where they think the world owes them something, and everybody that they come into contact with, they're going to take from them to build their own abundance. And they don't care. This is someone that's gotten so codependent, and mentally they feel like they cannot make it on their own. They're going to literally take everything you have to build their own abundance so that they can get by. Instead of, going out, getting a job, making money for yourself, doing for yourself, taking care of yourself, loving yourself, and living within your means. Right? Because that's hard. People don't like to hear that. People don't like that at all. Like, oh, wait, what? Like, you expect me to get a 9-to-5 and not be able to spend any money? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. This is why I don't go on vacation every year. I mean, I go on vacation, but I stay at home. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have $5,000 to, go to Taiwan, or $10,000 to go to Hawaii. Like, and honestly, I'd rather put that money back into me. I'd rather put that money back into my business. I'd rather put that money back into my home that I pay for. Like, to me, that's abundance. Me taking care of myself, me loving myself, me trying to live within my means. And don't get me wrong, I've told you guys before, I'm a spender. It's handed down through the line. I like to spend. But like I've said, most of the things I spend my money on are for the business, for my home, for the kitties, and just to eat and survive, Like, I don't think going to get an oil change is a gift, So I really don't live that much beyond my means to the point where I can't take care of myself. I can't figure it out. And I've told you guys before, I am very lucky to have the job that I have, where if I want to pick up overtime and make an extra $100 a week, I can. And I have been. I've been doing that probably 90% of the time since what, May? I'm a hard worker, and I'm working for myself. I'm supporting myself. And yeah, there's going to be people that are going to be out there and be like, well, good for you. You're supposed to do that. Yeah, you are. But people forget that there's a lot of people out there that think that other people should just take care of them. That, again, that the world owes them something. Give me, give me, give me. Let me take. They don't give anything themselves. That's this person. And they were found out. Whoever this partner was, they were found out. And I know I've said this before, but when you look at this commitment card, it's like this partner realized like there's nothing there. What's there? What's holding me here? This one of these people doesn't give anything to the pot. Like, I'm putting in my money for rent, or I'm putting in my money for dinners and movies and gifts, and this other person doesn't put in shit. Right? What's going on here? There's no equal give and take in this relationship. And yeah, people can be like, oh, well, the woman and the man, and that's no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Listen, I would love to be wined and dined. I would love for a man to come home and bring me a diamond bracelet and I never asked for it. I would love for a man to bring me flowers every Saturday so I have something to put on the table. I would love to come home and have someone make dinner for me instead of me having to work a 10-hour day and come home and make dinner for them. However, I never expect anything like that. I never expect to hook up with a guy and have him pay my bills. And some women, and again, I'm going through hetero norms here, but you place it how you want to place it. Some people would be like, oh, no, 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 no. Like, I'm this, and they're going to take care of me because that's the way it works in this relationship. And then I'm going to put out, and that's all they're going to get. People have that mentality, like, gimme, 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 and they give very little in return. And the funny thing is, I can complain all day about how I was raised, about the things that I went through, the abuse that I saw, the abuse that I suffered as a kid, as an adult. I can talk about that all day. But I will tell you that both of my parents raised me to be a good worker, to work for myself. My work ethic is like bar none. And I have never, ever, a day in my life, expected to come home to roses, diamonds, dinner every single day without me having to put in anything in return. Never, ever. And some people would be like, oh, well, you need to set your standards higher. Listen, listen. I went through the marriage where I got very little in return. So the next union, commitment, marriage that I get into, it will not look like that. It will be very different because there will be more than equal give and take. I'm not putting in 100% if someone else isn't putting in 100%. And I ain't giving you shit if you don't give me shit back. That being said, I still am not going to be that person that goes into a relationship expecting the world and giving dirt in return. This partner was in this commitment and didn't get very much back. And even, like, oh, well, sex. Okay, well, great. Sex is sex. You can go get sex anywhere. I can go outside right now and pull down my pants and have sex with a neighbor. I mean, seriously. You can get that anywhere for free. You could go online. You can go on Tinder or whatever and, make a profile and be like, hey, I'm just looking for sex. You can find a fuck buddy in 5 minutes. You don't need to get into a relationship where you spend all your money on someone and that's all you get is sex. Because listen, sex is sex. Like I just said, you can get that anywhere. If you can't get any like love, if you can't get any emotion, if you can't get any reciprocation, then what's the point? And this partner realized that. Like, I'm giving you my all, and you're giving me nothing. I also, when I look at this risk and illusion card, I see this as the partner as well, because this person fell for the illusion and they took a risk and they put all their clams, right? Their clamshells into one basket, into one pond, whatever the case may be, whatever you want to say there. This person put all their eggs in one basket, in this illusionist, in this mimic, karmic, whatever you want to call them. They gave their all to this person. And like I said, they got very little in return. Good for this person for waking up and figuring it out and, saying, hey, I'm done here. Like, this whole relationship has been a lie. It's built on an illusion. It's built on something that was never there. I'm out. Good for them. Good for them. I mean, I don't know how long they stayed. Hopefully not long. But, I mean, it depends on how long it took them to figure it out, right? But good for them for leaving. I mean, it took me 11 years, 7 of which were married, to realize I wasn't getting very much in return. And that I was going to continue to not get very much in return. So anything less than that is golden, in my opinion. I'm just saying. I'm going to leave it there. I hope it resonated for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. Hopefully this karmic gets their shit together. Because that's no way for you to live either. You know what I mean? Like, that's no way to live. Like, you need to create a foundation for yourself. You can't always jump around looking for people to create that foundation for you, because one day you're going to jump and you're going to keep falling. I hope everybody has a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.